Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonny and Cher.
Sunshine of life, honey, that's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye, nothing really, baby. Forever you stay in my heart. I feel like this is the beginning. I love you for a million years. And if I thought our love was ending, find myself drowning in my own tears. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely, 'cause you came to my rescue. And I know that this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you? You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. You are the sunshine of my life.
Oh, that's one thing. We've been getting a lot of letters about you putting your hands on me during the monologues. I don't mind. I don't mind.
What do the people say?
Well, they just think that it
I'm
kind of
being fresh?
misleads them. No, it's not that you're fresh, but what's happening, that correlated with the things, all the movie magazines that say, there's no way you'll ever possibly get over me.
Because I'm still in love with Robert Redford and Elvis Presley, whom I've never met, right?
Yes, but they're second and third.
Right.
That's
Don't you
it.
think that's amazing, though, that they can just print anything that they feel like?
I like some of the things that they say.
Do you know, one time I was reading one of the magazines and it said, Cher kisses mystery woman. And there's a picture of me kissing my sister. Heather, you know Heather. Heather on General Hospital.
Oh, that's right. Your sister is Heather on
Right.
General Hospital now. I've never seen her, but I...
On it. No, I don't mean horrible bad. I mean, she's the meanest. She connives to get the doctors away from their wives, and, oh, she's horrendous, really mean.
Cher?
Typecasting. What?
I don't care.
You don't care about your ex-sister-in-law being Heather on General?
Frankly, Cher, I don't give a anyway, Cher, gee, this dress fits you nicely, very nice. You have a nice dress, and your hair looks good. Everything looks good, Cher.
Thank
And you fill it out nicely.
Yes, Sonny. Don't touch Sonny.
I love the dress. I mean, that dress does something for you.
Apparently, it does something for you, too.
No, I didn't mean it that way, Cher. I was just admiring the dress, and that's all. You know me, I'm not into nostalgia. Let me ask you something.
What?
I can't talk to your back. What is this material?
Wait a minute. It's just, you know...
Don't
it's
step
just
away, Cher. I mean, we've got a subject to discuss here, and I'm just trying to get things started.
I know, that's why I'm stepping away.
Cher, you don't have to stop. If you don't want to talk, or are you bashful tonight? You seem bashful tonight.
No, I'm not.
You're making it really tough for me to talk tonight, and you just stand there and you're looking bored and you're playing with your hair a lot. You know what, Cher? You know what? I have the toughest job up here. Folks, I don't know, but I have a very tough job up here. It's called, well, I humbly say it's called carrying the show. And what it is I do the talking. So, you know, if you think that's easy, why don't you just talk and I'll stand here and look away. Look a little. Play right here a little bit, and then if somebody can lend me a big nose, we can get started. Let's do a reversal. You do my part, and I'll do your part.
It's
okay?
fine
You
with
think
me.
you can
I'd be
handle
happy
it?
to do the
Can you
talking.
handle it?
Are you kidding? I'm
Sure.
glad to have a few minutes finally so I can say what's on my mind.
Cher, for that, you'll only need a few seconds.
All right, son, I would like to talk about the Equal Rights Amendment. You
Go
know,
ahead.
it's one of the three top battles
Yes,
being fought
indeed
in
it
the
is.
courts
One
right
of the
now.
three, right.
Right.
And we're the other two.
I expect you to take this seriously, son.
Oh, I
mean,
am taking
no,
it
you
seriously.
probably
No,
think that women still belong in the kitchen.
Not if they cook like you. Look, Cher, if this ERA is passed, I presume that's what you're speaking of,
Yes.
the ERA kind of thing?
Yes. Reading literature that's put out by the women's movement, you know, I'm tired of being a sex object.
Yeah, well,
It can affect your personality. You know, I've been treated as a sex object for years, and do you know what I have to show for it?
yes. Chastity and Elijah Blue.
You know what, son? I think that you're threatened because the ERA will give women their freedom, which is silly because what could you possibly lose if I got my freedom?
Can I have my hairbrush, please? Cher, the last time you got your freedom, I lost the house.
All right, son, I admit that your job isn't so easy.
I told you, it's
Yes,
a tough job
it's a little
standing
bit to
up
just
here.
talk
How'd
and
it
talk.
go? It didn't,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
No, it didn't
You
go.
see
But
what I
I just
mean,
before I
folks?
quit,
That's
I
tough.
want to say something that I really do mean about
on the serious?
Yeah, serious about the ERA. I'm fanatic about it. I was never one of those girls back in the '60s that you know went out and burned their bras, but.
Yeah, well, Cher, in the 60s, you didn't need a bra.
You are the apple of my eye, baby, honey. Forever you stay in my heart. You are the sunshine of my life.
It's the Sonny and Cher Show.
All the world loves lovers, and all the world's great lovers were loved by all.
Mortals, we are all just mortals, walking through love's clothes, waiting for love's call.
Who has a body tanned and sexy, whose muscle frame is strong and flexy.
Who comes on swinging through the trees while screaming through the breeze? They say he's not too bright. He escapes the jungle. I'll bet his loincloth is too tight, tight, much too tight.
Hark! Hark! Every time I try to make a call, the line is busy. Hark! Hark! That's my husband, the Hangelman. Oh,
Honey, if I told you once, I told you 100 times. When you wash my vine, don't wax it.
how was your days?
Well, let's put it this way. It's a jungle out there.
How about a big, huge kiss, Jungleman?
Well, Honey, you just hold it in position, because it's time for me to communicate with Tumbo, the elephant. Tumbo, how's tricks? Oh, my little lady? Yeah, she's fine. How's your big lady? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Tumbo, but I can't play tennis tonight. I have to stay home. Don't get your ears up. I'll help you with your backhand tomorrow.
Hunger man, I have dinner in cheap shape, and I want to know when you want to eat in it. Oh, shut up.
Honey, we got a little problem here. You see, I didn't understand that last part at all.
What? Who cares what Tambor the elephant says?
What Tumbo, honey? It's you I don't understand. You know, honey, maybe we should go back to our basic diction lessons. Remember how we used to do? Me, Jungle Man. You, June.
Sure, the hunger man. You whom?
No, don't confuse everything. I'm Hungle Man. You're whom? Oh, now you got me doing it. Look, maybe during the day you can improve your English by talking to somebody who speaks better than you do.
Good. Like who?
Like Bamba, the gorilla?
That's not fair. Bamba was born in this country.
Yeah. Now you have nice melody. Now, well, never mind. Let's just have dinner, shall we? What did you make?
I make new treat. Hippopotamus surprise.
Hippopotamus. What's the surprise?
I made it with alligators. You like it? Hold it. What do you want to do? Hold it.
Food is for the...
That's it. I am until here. I'm going back to civilization. Here, you can have your stupid knife back.
Well, where are you going, honey?
I am going to New York.
Well, wait a minute. If you're going to New York, you need this knife more than I do.
I don't care about that. I will be with men who get up in the morning and shave. I can go to sleep at night on clean sheets. I will wear a dress with huge high-heel shoes. Listen, Turkey, I want a real husband. No a her who hang around the house wearing hockey shorts. Goodbye, Colombo. Push me, push me.
She has a poor attitude. Well, I guess that makes me a free man. Hey, Tumbo, I can play tennis now. Boy, I sure hope I win. It's murder when he jumps over the net.
By day, a klutzy meek reporter. By night, the champ of law and order. He cannot race a speeding train, and after all is slain, he sets her heart aflame. He hangs around a lot of foam, and super person's not his name. But it's close.
Oh, Daddy, my marriage is falling apart. No. Super person will just not admit that he is middle-aged, and I don't know what to do.
Hold back your tears, Lois Bob, honey. I warned you and I warned you when you went up north for that newspaper job not to have anything to do with them Yankees. You remember what your great-great-granddaddy said as he's looking at them Yankee soldiers from his bedroom window? Said, shoot if you must, this old gray head.
What next, Daddy?
Nothing. They shot his old gray head off. Made him look a lot younger. And shorter.
Oh, but Big Daddy, I just don't know what to do. You know, you don't know how marvelous Super Person was when he was a young man. Why, he was handsome, and he was tall, and he was able to jump over skyscrapers, and he could outrun a blade. And, oh, he was just, oh, he could even mug a train in those days. And in those days, also, his pantyhose didn't have a single wrinkle.
I don't understand why a daughter of mine would run around with a man who runs around in his long underwear. What do you want me to do, buy him a suit?
I just want you to talk to him, make him realize that he's too old to be Super Person anymore. Oh, Daddy, that's him. Here he comes now.
He seems strong enough to me.
Oh, that's not him, Daddy. That's just the man he hired to kick in his doors for him.
Thank you very much, son. Here's a dime tip.
See what I mean, Daddy?
That's terrible.
You're right. Here you are, my boy. Here's a dime tip.
Thank you, super person.
Boy, I got something to talk to you about. You got to realize that you are getting old and senile.
Says who?
Says me. Look, why can't you change with the times, friend? Look at Batman and Robin. They're very happy with their Captain Marvel. He's in the roofing and siding business, you know, doing good. Better yet, you could go into partnership with Wonder Woman. I tell you, boy, there's a fortune to be made in that Tupperware game.
Well, sir, for your information, I am not ready to give up yet. I'm still as strong as ever, and to prove it, I'm gonna go and put my fist through that wall. Right here. I'm just gonna punch this whole wall. Well, on second thought, I'm gonna put my fist through this table. On third thought, I'm gonna go put my fist in a bucket of ice.
Come back here. I'm going to prove to you that you're not the man you used to be. You can still outrun a speeding bullet.
Okay, go ahead and throw it.
I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to shoot it.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I better start outside.
Right. Okay, on your mark. Get set.
Happy birthday.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
April Fool.
Happy May Day.
Happy anniversary.
Happy 4th.
I got the bullet. I had to go all the way to Toledo.
Toledo, Ohio, darling.
No, Toledo, Spain. In a big ring with thousands of people yelling and screaming in Spanish. And I was being chased by this big, horrible, snorting animal.
Bull.
No, it's true. As soon as I get my pictures back from the drugstore, I'll prove it.
You know, he's not old, he's stupid. And you're stuck with him.
Not necessarily, Daddy. Give me the gun.
Why, you can't shoot super person.
No, but I can get him to chase a bullet all the way to South America.
Oh, no. Well, see ya.
Well, you got rid of Super Nut for another year.
Merry Christmas.
2 years.
Happy Valentine's Day.
My. Time sure does fly when you're having fun.
Donut.
'Twas ever so from the beginning, what's more until the final ending. A gal will always need her man, it's part of nature's plan. Amigo, can't you see? All the straight lines will all go down in history. Adios, we're trying to say la vie, si, si, si.
Don't go away. TV Land is open 24 hours.
to fit in. They would try to make her conform, and she couldn't do it.
Oh, I remember she always wanted to be very original and unique, and she still is. Let's face it, it's her trademark now.
And when we first came to you, I told you that she needed someone, or no, I asked you what you could do, that she was having problems in school, in regular school.
Well, you were always very supportive when you were a very young mother. You know, you have to realize when I first met you, I thought you were her sister because you looked so young. And that wasn't
She
true.
keeps me on my toes, I will tell you that. She doesn't let me let down.
No, it's a
I
shame.
was telling somebody, I said, you know, I got suspended from school because I had gone to see Breakfast at Tiffany's and I wouldn't stop wearing my sunglasses. And they said, well, how did it feel? And I said, well, it was really interesting because Mr. Simpson, even though he said, you know, I could expel you, but I just want to see you do good, and I just want you to be a better person, and I know you've got it in you and all that stuff. So you better just go home and you better just go home and think about it. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get killed. My mother's going to kill me.
Cher, I have something here for you. We never give things back that we take away from students, and here they are.
Oh, fabulous.
Maybe they won't get you in trouble.
Right. I mean, people don't realize exactly how cool I was, but being kicked out of school because of this.
Of glasses and bare midriffs. And like I told your mother then, don't judge yourself as a mother until your daughter's 30 years old.
When Cher and her mom went back to the house where Georgia raised her family, Cher and her sister Georgianne had a very special surprise for her.
When I lived in this house, I always decorated it for the girls' birthday parties. But this afternoon, they turned the tables on me.
Think of that.
Oh, I can't stand it. My makeup.
Oh,
it's so heavy.
well, put it down.
Does it seem weird to be here? Huh?
It looks kind of like the house, but it doesn't look exactly like the house. Yeah, it does. Right, and your room is clean. When G and I walked in, wait, do you remember, we walked into the bathroom. Do you remember when we went to see Psycho and I was taking a shower? Yes.
And you wouldn't go in the bathroom.
And I was screaming at her, I was crying, and you got a spanking. It's like one of the one times I remember you.
Cher was very precocious. How to borrow a car before she was old enough to drive.
We know about old enough to drive. The old car arrest caper, huh? Remember that?
I don't remember that story.
All right.
We weren't living here then. We were over in Toluca Lake, and we went to Kirkwood's bowling alley, and one of the girl's boyfriends said, I have to run in there for a second, and Cher, sit behind the wheel since you're the drive. And he said, I'll be in there 5 minutes.
Wait a minute, how old were you?
14?
No, not
Oh, it's about 14.
whatever.
And so we're sitting there, and he doesn't come out, and one of the girls says, let's go around the parking lot. So I said, all right. So we drove around the parking lot, and we're sitting there, and he doesn't come out, and they said, well, let's just drive around the block.
Well, that's just a city.
So we started just driving. We were driving up and down Ventura.
Remember how scared I was when I came to the police station to get you? I was
I thought you were
terrified.
really cool. I thought, this is it. This is the end of my life.
You're dead. You're killed.
Right, I can see like,
Don't
on my
tell
tombstone,
40, yes.
1946 to whatever.
Do you remember the birthday when I only had $10?
That's all you ever had.
No.
Do I remember? I don't remember one where you had
Between
more.
5 and 30, which one was it? No, I got you the navy taffeta skirt. I got you the white nylon blouse.
That's what pushed me over to the fashion edge. Everyone wanted to know why I dressed so weird.
No, it was when you were 9.
It was the $10 for that birthday.
Oh, you guys, it was when you were 9.
What about I got the bicycle and I took off, left my party and didn't come back till 10 o'clock at night?
That's what you do now. What do you mean? We give her a big party, she goes upstairs in her bedroom, and we have to entertain everybody.
I was so excited. It was like, I couldn't wait to get away from home. I think it started when I got my first tricycle. I kept trying to go.
Do you remember when Mickey and Rita and
Grandpa
and
Mickey and Rita being our aunts and uncles.
Right.
Oh, God.
We all were in this house, and there was one bathroom. Do you remember that?
Who went running down the street naked?
That was Daddy. That was
After
Grandpa.
Ruth.
And people want to know what's the matter with us?
People wanted to meet him after that, are you kidding? Okay, happy birthday, Mother.
Okay, honey, thank you.
I worked with Robin Williams.
That must have been such a trip.
Oh, it was. He's brilliant. And when you see him with his mother, Lori, it's understandable how Robin...